Hello, class 10 children. Good morning. Today is Monday, and as per our new routine, we have English literature given in the class. Uh, this is your Yogesh sir teaching you online class. And if you remember, in our last online class, we have completed up to Act 3, Scene 4 of our play, The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. Today, we are to see the last scene that we are left in this act, that is Act 3, Scene 5. Right? Towards the end of Act 3 Scene 4, we had seen Portia with a plan which she staged out with Nerisha, right? Her servant come friend. So what was the plan? We had already enjoyed, right? That part, which becomes one of the important scenes to discuss there. So we'll step into a new scene, right? Act 3 Scene 5 now. So let us see. So this is a scene we are yet in Belmont, and the scene takes place in front of the magnificent house of Portia's, and we see here Lancelot and Jessica, right, in the conversation. Okay, and as far as Lancelot is concerned, we know he is a jester, right? He's a comedian, and Jessica is the daughter of Jewish Shylock, who is now eloped with Lorenzo, a Christian, right? And no doubt she is now converted into Christian, right? Now, what did Lancelot say to Jessica, right? So that's what we have to see here. So let us now see Lancelot speaks, right? Yes, truly, for look you, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Therefore, I promise you, I fear you, right? So Lancelot says, right? Yes, right now, honestly, truly, right? Because you see, he says to Jessica, the sins of the father, that means whatever the father had committed wrongs, mistakes, right, are to be laid upon the children. So are to be led to be punished, right, upon the children, right? So that means whatever the mistakes that the parents have done, right, so their punishment, right, will be given to their offsprings, right, to their children, right? Therefore, I promise you, I fear you, so I am very much afraid of you, right? Here Lancelot takes pity on seeing Jessica, right, saying that, right, she is so nice young lady, but look at the god's norms, right? Her father Shylock had been uh, a sinner, and as per his sins, whatever he had committed, so those all sins, here his daughter Jessica will have to bear it, right, or bear them, right? That's what Lancelot say. I was always plain with you, and he says, Lancelot says, I have always been very much honest with you. Plain with you means I have been very much honest with you, right? Very much simple with you, very much true with you, right? And so now I speak my agitation, and so I am speaking my thought, he says, of the matter on this point, he says. Therefore, be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. So he says, therefore, right, you need to cheer up yourself. Don't be sad, right? Don't be morose, right? Because honestly, I think you are damned. I think, right, you are destined to go to hell after you die. That means, your soul after you die will not rise to heaven, right? So your soul will be damned to hell, right? That's what he says because of her father's right sins, right? Here Lancelot, says this to Jessica. Then Jessica says, I shall be saved by my husband. He had made me a Christian. And then Jessica says, right, if that is so, right, that because of my father's sins, I'll be damned, I'll be sent to hell after I die, right? I shall be saved by my husband, right, because of his good deeds. My husband, Lorenzo's good deeds, right? And he has, made me a Christian, she says, right? And here we saw William Shakespeare quoting the some of the facts about Christianity, right? According to him, he says that those who are Christians, right, they find a salvation to heaven, right? So the Christians, are the people who, after their death, their souls will rise to heaven, right? That's what, a kind of influencing Christianity over all the people in the world, right? So that may have been one of the comments that he wanted to bring forth, right? So Jessica says that, so I am a Christian now, right? So as per my right now Christianity, I shall not be going to hell. I shall not be damned, she says. Okay. Then Lancelot says, truly, honestly, right? The more to blame he, right? So if this is very true, then right, there will be more to blame, right? On whom? On on your husband, Lorenzo. He is to be blamed more. Why? See, we were Christians enough before. Enough means enough, more than sufficient, right? Ample. We were Christians enough before. We were in large number, right? Christians were in large number already there, right? Taken as many as could well live, right? Who, right? Many as could live together, right? We are large number, but still we are existing in the world, right? One by another, right? So we are all living hand in hand. We are living all together. We are more in numbers in the world. This making of Christians will raise the price of hogs, right? And if Christians number will increase, right? If there is an increase in the number of right Christians in the Christianity, so what will happen? This will rise the price of hogs. Hogs are the pigs, right? Okay, Christians do eat pork, right? Pig meat, right? And right, since there are already large number of Christians in the world, and if more numbers of Christians are increased in the world, that means the price of the pigs will rise, right? He says, so if we grow all to be pork eaters, that means if we all become pork eaters, we'll all become pig meat, right, eaters, right? Then the price of the pork will right now rise high. Right, and see, we shall not shortly have a rasher on the coals for money, right? So the time will come, even for a small piece of pork, right? The pig meat, right, will not be able to buy even after paying heavy amount for it, right? So that will be the consequence. Here Lancelot says to Jessica, right? Then Jessica says, I'll tell my husband, right? So she becomes a bit angry on Lancelot who said this. So Jessica says, I'll report this to my husband Lorenzo, right? Lancelot, what you say, whatever you said just now, I'll report it to my husband when he comes, right? And that very moment, right, Lorenzo comes, right? Here he comes, right? Jessica sees her husband coming, right? Enter Lorenzo, right? Then Lorenzo sees his wife Jessica is right talking, right, with Lancelot. Okay, so there were no other people around. That's why Lorenzo, right now, mistake. So what did he say? I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Lancelot. Right? If you thus get my wife into corners, then Lorenzo says, I shall grow jealous. I'll become jealous. Right now, very soon, Lancelot. Right? If I find you talking with my wife, right, in quiet places, like this, right? You have taken my wife in the corner and you are talking with her. So Lorenzo mistakes the scene what he saw, that his wife is talking with Lancelot, right, in a very quiet place. That's why Lorenzo says to Lancelot, right, I shall grow very jealous very soon, right, if you right, take my wife in the corners and talk like this, right, secretly, right. That's what here uh, Lorenzo said. And Jessica is now to explain her husband, right? Whatever he thought is not what he had thought, right? That is not right what he has thought. So Jessica says, nay, that means no, my dear husband, right? We are not talking something very secrets, right? You need not fear us, Lorenzo. So you don't worry about it, my dear husband, Lorenzo. Don't worry, right? Lancelot and I are out. So actually, Lancelot and I are quarreling. Our out means quarreling. We are clear having a quarrel here, right? He tells me flatly. He tells me very plainly, simply. He says, there is no mercy for me in heaven. So there is no compassion, right, for me in heaven. That means after I die, my soul will not go to heaven, right? Because I am a Jew's daughter. Because I am a daughter of a Jew, Shylock, right? And he says you are no good member of the Commonwealth. And he also said that you, my husband Lorenzo, is right not a good member of the Commonwealth. Commonwealth refers to the Christian community, right? You are not a good member of it, right? For in converting Jews to Christians, you raise the price of pork, right? Because you made me Christians, right? From Jew, I became a Christian, right? You made me Christian, right? So, right, you raise the price of pork. So what you have done, you have okay, increased the price of pork. That is what okay he tells me, right? Here okay Jessica said. Then Lorenzo says to Lancelot, go in Sira, bid them okay prepare for dinner. So Lorenzo says to Lancelot, he did not want to prolong uh, this conversation, so he wants to end it. So he tells okay Lancelot to go inside, fellow, right? Sira means fellow, right? Bid them prepare okay for dinner. You tell them, right? Tell the okay servants inside to prepare dinner, right? He okay uh, tries to send Lancelot in Iran, right? The Lancelot says that is done, sir. They have all stomachs, right? So Lancelot reports that is done, sir. That means that is already made, sir. Dinner is already prepared, sir. Right? They have all stomachs and they are all okay hungry, waiting for you. Right? They are all okay hungry and waiting for your command. Right? Here Lancelot says, Lorenzo then says, goodly lord, what a wit snapper are you. So Lorenzo says, right, oh lord, right, how good are you? You speak okay clear like a lord. Right? So what a wit snapper are you? That means what a comic character are you? Wit snapper means comic character. Because right, you don't okay let fall any of the word. Right? If I say something, you are very quick to respond on it. Right? That's what okay here Lorenzo says. And sarcastically here Lorenzo calls Lancelot goodly lord. Right? You speak okay like a lord. Right? So what a comic character are you? Then bid them prepare dinner. So then okay, you go inside and tell them, right, bring the cooked meal on the table, dining table, if the food is already cooked, right? Here okay, Lorenzo still tries to send him on Iran. Then Lancelot says, that is done. Okay, that is done too, sir. Only cover is the word, right? So what Lancelot says again? He says that is also done, sir. That means whatever cooked food, right, is right. It's already brought where on the dining table. Right now, sir, only cover is the word. That means only you just need to tell them, right, to lay on the table. Right now, to lay the table. Everything is ready, just okay, clear. You need to just tell them to, okay, serve the food on the plates. Right, that is only left over. Here, okay, Lancelot say. Then Lorenzo says, will you cover then, sir? Right, so Lorenzo then says, so will you order the table, right, to be okay covered with the dishes? Right, so go and okay, clear, do so. Right. So one meaning of telling cover is this. The other meaning of cover is, right, perhaps okay, here Lancelot open the hat. Right, because it is an English fashion in order to, okay, give a salute to someone, a respect okay, to someone. Right. So which okay, Lawrence says, no need to open your hat, no need to open your cap. Okay, right, put it on. Right. Lancelot says, no, no, sir, neither. I know my duty. So Lancelot says, no, no, sir, I will not, because I know my duty, right? Because okay, I'm not okay as I'm not a lord, okay, as you say, but okay, I'm simply okay, cleared a servant, right? So I know my okay duty, what I should do, he said, okay, right? And then Lorenzo says, yet more quarreling with occasion. Then Lorenzo says, yet more, you are arguing, okay, with the use of words, right? Here, okay, Lorenzo says to Lancelot, because Lancelot, okay, cleared is a man who is not able to keep quiet, right? If somebody says something okay to him, he has ready answer in the reply, right? That's what Lorenzo says. Yet more quarreling with occasion, yet more okay, you're arguing on the use of words, right? Will thou show the world whole wealth of thy wit in an instant? So he then says, so are you trying to show the whole, right, wealth of wisdom, of knowledge, right, all at once, right, immediately you want to show it okay all, right? You don't want to preserve it for the right future. That's what okay Lorenzo said. I pray thee, I request you, understand a plain man in his plain, right, meaning. So I okay request you to understand a simple man's, right, words in a very simple way. He told, go to thy fellows. So go okay clean inside and tell your friends, right, bid them cover the table, right. Tell them okay to place the okay food on the table, right. Serve in the meat and serve the food. Meat means food, right. And we will come into dinner and we'll come to right sit and eat. Just go and okay tell this. Right here, okay, Lorenzo says to Lancelot. Okay, Lancelot then says, for the table, sir, it shall be served in. Right, so here, okay, Lancelot says, for the table, sir, you need not worry. Right, the food will be brought on the table. Right, for the meat and for the food, sir, right, it shall be covered. It shall be okay spread. It shall be, okay, placed accordingly on the table, on the dining table. Right, for your coming into dinner, sir, why? Right, let it be as humorous and concise, govern. And he says, but for your coming to dinner, sir, right? Well, he says, clear, let it be as humorous and concise, okay, govern. That means, and for right, your coming inside depends on your wish, right? It depends on your wish. It depends on your fancies, right? So we'll do our work. We'll okay place the food on the table and make it all ready. So now it depends on you whether you come inside and okay have the food or not. That's what okay here, right? Lancelot says. Okay, then Lorenzo says, right? Oh dear discretion, how his words are suited, right? And Lorenzo, right now, praises, right now, Lancelot. So he says, oh dear discretion means what a discretion in the choice of words, right? This man has, right? What a discretion in the choice of words Lancelot has, right? How his words are suited, and look at here, right? His how befitting are his words, how very okay true are his words, right? The fool had planted in his memory, right? The fool has planted means collected in his memory, right? Look at his memory, right? What power he has, right? Now what vocabulary he has. He says an army of good words. He has a lot of good words. Army refers to lot, right? Many in numbers, okay? And I do know many fools that stand in better place garnish like him, that for a tricksy word defy the matter. And he says and I do know, right? There are okay so many people living in Venice who are of higher ranks, who are of better ranks, right? Who are at high post, but they do not possess the better words like Lancelot has, right? So Lancelot is supplied with, right, stock of words, right? Now he is supplied with the stock of words because right he never okay right leaves, he never okay cleared I mean okay let goes, right? Any okay clear thing when somebody says to him, right? He has ready answer, he has ready reply, right? That's what okay Lorenzo says, right? Even okay the high post, right now people living in okay Venice, right now they don't possess the word power like Lancelot okay has, he says, okay. How cheerest thou, Jessica? And thereafter he shifts his talk to Jessica. So he looks at his wife Jessica, and then okay he says, "Are you happy, Jessica?" Right? How cheerest okay thou? That means, "Are you happy, Jessica?" Right? And now, good sweet, say thy opinion. How does thou like the Lord Bassanio's wife? And then he asks the personal opinion of Jessica. So he says, "And now, my dear okay wife, right? Say thy opinion. Say your opinion. How does thou like the Lord Bassanio's wife?" That means, right now, just okay, express your opinion, express your view, right? How do you find uh, Bassanio's wife, Portia? What according to you, right, is okay Portia, right? Here, okay, Lorenzo asked, right now, his wife Jessica, right? Listen now. So now, what did Jessica say? Right? Uh, how she okay takes okay Portia in her life, right? So more about this, right? We'll talk okay in our next online class. I hope okay this is all clear. So whatever doubts you have, right? This will be uploaded okay as per your time in your okay group. And if you have any queries, if you have any doubts, you can drop me in the group okay at that very same time, right? So with this I think okay is all understood what we have okay discussed today. So it was a talk between uh, Lancelot and Jessica, right, at first, and then after it moved to Lorenzo when he okay dropped in, right, and you saw how Lorenzo is uh, I mean fascinated by the word power that Lancelot possesses, right? He's a man of words, right? He has plenty of word power, right? Where he even compares uh, with the high post, right? People living in Venice, right? They do not possess uh, the word quality that right now Lancelot has. Okay, that is what is a comparison, and thereafter, okay, shifting his talk with okay Lancelot, he then okay says to his okay wife, right, Jessica. So Jessica, let me ask okay personal opinion from you. So what is your opinion towards Portia? So would you please okay explain to me, right? That's what okay he wanted to know, right? Now what Jessica has the opinion about okay Portia, right? That becomes okay another important talk okay out here, right? And how she takes, okay, Portia in her life. Okay, so that's what we got to know in the next online class. So we'll keep it to here. Thank you very much.